you know what? I don't think he noticed us. Yeah, he doesn't suspect a thing. See ya. So, 2 hits to get, to a 1080 damage guy through micromanagement and using Sheikah armor, or stealth in general. It's really, really deadly, you guys. Never forget, sneak strikes, while they don't consume 0 durability, it's still the most efficient way of dealing with your enemies. Now, there's a few other things that you can do on the stealthy front as well, as I'll be showing you guys. Another thing to keep in mind when it comes to using stealth, sorry, not just stealth, but just conserving weapons in general, is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. There we go. Another thing to keep in mind when it comes to stealth is the fact that, you can use your stasis, get yourself in a position, make sure you're not touching him. These things usually have 144 damage, so that's really efficient right there. And for the sake of this video, we are going to switch to a 27 base power. One other thing to keep in mind as well is the usage of treasure chests. If you upgraded your Sheikah slate, then that means you already are able to track treasure chests. Take a picture of a treasure chest, start tracking it, because this game does a really, really good job of just doling out the rewards. See, 27 base power, 1 hit. Again, perfect way to save on durability. You guys are probably aware by now at this point, if you guys watch this channel, or a lot of stuff that I put out, fighting a lot of Lionel, is the fact that mounting a Lionel and hitting them with a weapon consumes no durability whatsoever. So feel free to take out the pocket rocket. I like to call the strongest weapon you have that your pocket rocket, because you only use that weapon for the sole purpose of just doing big damage on a Lionel mount. It's really, really deadly. But going back to the original thing though about treasure chests, this game does a huge job of giving you free weapons. So walk around with magnesis, and whenever you're around water, let's just say, or if you're in a snowy area, but usually watery areas. And when it comes to working out stealth, as you see here, I'm actually walking around using the stasis, because it helps single out the things that can be hit by stasis and the things that cannot. I'm gonna fight one more guy before I switch over to a treasure chest to show you guys what I mean. But yeah, stealth is going to be the most efficient way, because sneak strikes are insanely useful for achieving this end. It's one thing to keep in mind as well. There are several other things. I also, when it comes to smaller enemies like red bokoblins or keys, choo-choos, even the Stalfos actually all variations of Stalfos, all the enemies I just listed are weak to bombs. Hit them with a bomb, learn the radius blast, and that's already going to save you a lot of durability. Alright, so use the stasis just to get into position. Again, 144 damage, just like that. But yeah, that's just another thing to keep in mind though, is just the fact that bombs are extremely useful because they're remote controlled. So that should about do it. I'll show you guys the, some treasure chests and the stuff that you get at earlier points in the game. Alright, and just like that, we got ourselves a Royal Claymore, which I can't carry. But yeah, the way that it works is that you need to take a picture of any treasure chest. It can even be one that you've opened. Take a picture of a treasure chest and set it to your scanner on the Sheikah slate. Now, regarding the strategy I told you guys earlier about getting only 2 hits on the silver moblins for that 1080 damage, the best strategy that I can think of, the most efficient strategy, is to start off wearing your Sheikah armor and then use the attack while you're still wearing the Sheikah armor, and then when it gets up, you'll be able to walk around it without getting noticed. Then that's when you put on the Barbarian set. So as you walk around in your travels and you're you're not looking for shrines or anything like that, feel free to take out the sensor, look for the treasure chests, And that would basically about do it when it comes to durability. Like, the game does a pretty good job of giving out weapons regularly. Even if you were being reckless, you'll still find weapons here and there, and you can still, with the strategies that I showed you, because, you know, you saw me with a 24 base power Moblin weapon, still was able to one-shot things just by using stealth. So yeah, if you have the rupees for it, which by now most of you should, I highly recommend investing in the stealth outfit for things like that. Enemy camps shouldn't be a problem at all. So to sum up, attack buffs, they lower the amount of swings that are required, and you know, using your pocket rockets, conserving your high damage weapons for stealth attacks and for mounting Lionels, that sort of thing. And remember, always familiarize yourself with Bomb Blast, because, you know, I throw one remote bomb at one stealth boss, let's just say, and I detonate that, I can immediately switch over to the next one and finish off the heads. It's really that simple, and you'll save a lot of durability in the long run. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you guys have any more strategies for conserving durability, feel free to let me know and discuss. And that pretty much does it. Remember, the focus is on the armor that you use. Try experimenting with the different armor sets, and see what strategy works best for you. All in all, I highly recommend stealth. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and later.